Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6. When we left off, we just crushed this barbarian encampment, and our cities were looking pretty good on production so far. Houghton is starting to build walls because it is so far away from, well, I'm not going to say so far away, but the terrain and situation are such that I really would rather have it building walls, because our production center's over here on the west coast and it's over on the east coast. And that just really worries me, because I don't know if it'll be able to do anything to protect itself. Hopefully it will. Maybe it will, but I don't know. So, with that, let's see what happens in between turns. Peter's moving. Montezuma's doing stuff. Oh, the catapult's actually firing! Amazing! And let's see. Okay, the catapult's not out of commission, but it's not in good shape. Barbarian scouts running over that way. This builder is 3 builds remaining. He's coming over here. 72 health. I'm gonna move up on these hills. And now I found a horse archer. Great. It looks like Russia's gonna kill it, so that's not terrible. And civil service. We are... It's not like we're instantly going to get it, but we're not that far off. Don't add another 20 turns to the time to get civil service, so I can go work on some other stuff in the meantime. Okay, I might get 4 trade routes anytime soon. That requires me to build more commercial districts. How many commercial districts do I have? I have 1. That is an entertainment district, I think. You are... some days. Just the tooltips just seem so... unreliable, I guess I could say. Okay. You're an entertainment district. I'm almost certain of that. Let's go into Cairo and see what I can build anyway. Right, I have the entertainment complex. I do not have a commercial district here. I could build one, but what I would like to build next is an encampment. Of course, it's going to go down here, which is going to require more housing. Well, it's going to give us more housing. It's going to require gold to get that. However, at the moment, I'm not worried about our gold. I would like that envoy with Kabul, just for the sake of starting with them, but it can wait a little bit yet. Alright. Next turn. Zanzibar. These walls are going to take a little more damage. But at the same time, yep, they lost the ability to shoot that catapult. But they're not doing that terribly up here.
Blast, build, battle.
Apparently that's the motto. Blast, build, battle is the motto of the U.S. 16th Engineer Brigade. I wouldn't know. Okay, tech tree time. Doing one pikemen. They're anti-cavalry units. Not really. Could I pull off the... Do I want the Hagia Sophia? I could build it right here. So that's a holy site. Huh. Well... Okay, you, Mr. Builder, while I think about that, are gonna start on a lumber mill. Alright, mass production. Whatever mass production is. Okay, that barbarian got killed. Thank you, Russia, I suppose. Who's Russia going to war with? You're gonna heal. Open up the tech tree. Let's see, banking. The bank is good. Great Zimbabwe. Your trade routes from the city get +2 gold for every bonus resource in the city's territory. Must be adjacent to commercial hub district with a market and adjacent to cattle. We have cattle right there. We could put Great Zimbabwe over here. Might not be a terrible idea. Actually, probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because we have stone, 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 cattle. That's 4 bonus resources within range of the city. Unfortunately, we didn't build it where we could get the fish. That might have been better, but I doubt it for the long term. Still... we don't have... It's a luxury. That's fish. That's crabs. So we got 1 stone. Fish, crabs, that's 3. So no, it's not gonna do as well in Cairo. Damascus... 1, 2, 3. Again, not as well. We've got more cocoa there we could get. Send over a builder. Maybe. We can't do it here because we put our commercial hub down here. Not up near the cattle. Oops. Oh well. We'll live, I suppose. But we could do it over here. And it wouldn't have been bad in Mecca. We've actually been pretty good in Mecca. It's actually 5 bonus resources. So this is the sort of thing you need to know about in advance. You need to really know the tech tree. And that's something that kind of, I don't know, irritates me a little bit. I've got the galley. We could... I could buy a library. Could also buy a galley or pair of them. Getting more science would definitely be a good thing. Although Damascus is 5 turns away from an industrial center and becoming an industrial powerhouse. One of the reasons I'm really into Damascus there is because of industrialization. The Ruhr Valley. 30% production in the city and +1 production for each mine and quarry in this city. Must be built along a river adjacent to an industrial zone district with a factory. And we get the factories up at industrialization. So we put a factory in this industrial zone. Then we get rid of one of the mines, which reduces our adjacency bonus by 1, in order to improve every other mine by 1. So that's 4 right there. Plus it gives us another 30% production on top of the 27 we're already getting. I don't think I need to explain why that's so powerful. At least I don't need to explain any more than I already have. Getting this cocoa would be good, actually. It's not terrible. Actually better than this tile. Yeah. I just buy that tile. It'll give me some gold. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but... think it's worth it. There we go. Extra production. Extra gold. And 3 gold. Definitely worth it in the long run. And apparently improving it will give me +1 food and +1 gold, which, you know, that might be worth a worker. Anyway, research. We could get working on gunpowder. Although, I think I want to go for education. Or castles. Let's go for education. Alright. Come on, Cairo. Actually, we need to change away from civil service because Cairo's about to grow. Let us go start on... medieval fairs. That'll be good. Alright then. I think that's all the management we need to do this turn. To the next turn. Do they have any settlers? No. Just a lot of military stuff down here, and yeah, they've got iron. That city's healing itself up a bit, which is gonna make it harder for the Aztecs, I'll say. Alright, let's build a plantation. Let's move you down here, so you can build a mine, which is going to make this area even stronger. I might go to war to liberate Zanzibar. We'll have to see about that. Alright, next turn. First love is declare war on Zanzibar. Kara needs more housing. Fine. Ugh, those battering rams. And swordsmen. Not good. Almost civil service is now complete. Good.
It's all papers and forms. The entire civil service is like a fortress, made of papers, forms, and red tape.
Oh no, we can establish alliances. We've got meritocracy, which gives bonus cult, and +1 amenities for cities with garrison unit. Do we have any really significant things we want in here? On unit maintenance, we don't have a lot of units right now. But at the same time, it's still helpful overall. Plus 30% production towards encampment districts and buildings for that district. We're going to be building encampments fairly soon. This definitely seems very useful for us. So I'm going to replace the gold. So we're going to get a little less gold. I think that's going to cost us 5 gold per turn. We can really, honestly, we can afford it at this point. Alright. Just for that extra boost towards encampments. Yes. Oh, it only costs us 3 gold. Never mind. Okay, we have plantation there now. I am going to move you up to this cattle. And you just have too many good tiles for citizens to work. It's kind of absurd, actually. You need to build a mine. 6 production. Just wow. That is a lot of production. One thing that a lot of these improvements do is provide extra housing, 0.5 in the case of farms, and lumber mills and quarries. I think whatever you do for cattle, the pastures provide it, and plantations do as well. So, yeah, decent boosts. Mecca is, yeah, gonna need to figure out a spot for the encampment. I'm gonna need Mecca to grow so I can get that encampment. Let's build them yeah. Gonna need to found a religion. And I'm gonna need a holy site over here for Hatton. Put all these out right here? Get bonus from the woods? Maybe. I don't know. Definitely a lot of thought needs to go into that. But what I do know is that it's time to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jimbo the Fuzzy. I hope to see you again next time.